Okay.
You have to wear a full face of makeup to look polished. Girl, who told you that? Because let's just be honest. In 2025, we are not here for the 12-step face routine, okay? We are here for everything else, right? All the little things. We're about to bust some myths right now. Okay, whether you're juggling kids, a job, a side hustle, or maybe even all three, you do not need a full face of makeup to feel confident, okay? We're going to make you look all together, all put together in just a few simple steps.
Yeah, so we're going to start with what we like to call our Fab Five. And these are like the core things to give you a quick polish, pull together face in under 5 minutes. So first we have our CC cream, and this is our color correcting cream, and it is unbelievable. It gives you lightweight, blendable coverage and hydration with some SPF. This is the foundation that you can wear going to the gym, the soccer field, the baseball game, the neighborhood picnic, whatever, whenever, wherever. Okay. And yes, I do recommend wearing foundation to the gym. That we can talk about that another day. If you have questions about that, tell me below. I'll get with you. So next is the brow tint. So your brows, they frame your face. And at a certain age, it's really important that you start to recognize that it is not bougie or a luxury to frame out or take care of your eyebrows. It is an essential part of making sure that you look put together and normal. Why is there a dark frame around a picture? Because it draws the attention to this picture, not the frame, right? No one's staring at the frame. Your brows are the frame. And the brow tint makes it so that you're not doing the whole pencil thing and powder thing and having that fear you're going to look like your grandma. Or even for me, as a teen in the 90s, I had a manager who was the whole emo thing, and she had like very light makeup and dark hair and penciled in her eyebrows or drew them in. I just remember one night we were doing a floor set and this bead of sweat came down, grabbed the eyebrow and kept going. And we don't want that to happen to you. So that's why we want to make sure you know that brows are worth it, but not like that. Then of course, mascara. That is the $1 million lift for your lashes. It opens your eyes, wakes up your whole face. And then just that quick pop of color just makes it look like you tried. And seriously, there are so many colors that are everybody friendly in our lineup that, if you're feeling fancy, you can add a pop of blush or a better bold color too, or a lipstick instead of a cheek color. Or I'm sorry, a lipstick as a cheek color and as a lipstick instead of a lip gloss. The possibilities are endless. Multitasking queens, you're here for this, I bet.
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to break it down. The real morning face routine. Spoiler: it's not Instagram perfect. Okay. So this is the version that we're not Kardashians, right? We're here for the real woman, and I'm super excited. This is my look every single day.
This might be done in like the carpool line.
Yes. 1,000%. 1,000%. So first, real life right here. This is my CC cream, and we've shown you this trick before, so you're welcome. But if you're just seeing it for the first time, this is how you make sure you get all your product, right? This CC cream, I cut this one earlier this week. It is the light to medium, but you cut it because there's still a lot of product in there. Okay, so the way that I love it, this is what I do. I take my CC cream, I actually usually squirt it on my hand, but today, for all intents and purposes, we're going with that. And then I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm just going to dab it all over my face. It's super simple. I always start underneath my eyes because, let's just be honest, there's a little more color needed there. All over my face. Super, super easy. It has vitamin E in it. Okay, there's hairs. This is great. It has vitamin E in it. It has willow bark extract. So the vitamin E is going to help with the protection and the hydration, protect against free radicals. It has neonicotine in it, which also protects against that. The willow bark, just learned this yesterday, is a natural form of salicylic acid. So if you're an oily girl or you have acne-prone skin, you need this. I never thought CC cream was my jam because I am oily, right? So I was sort of against it until I wasn't. And now I know better, so I do better. Okay, then I'm always going for my brows. I personally believe that brows are very, very, very important. So I love our brow gel. Super simple. Has a little applicator on the end. You literally just like stripe it up. I can't really see. Let me get a mirror.
Let me say this. I think with the brow gel, it's really important to know, or the, not the brow gel, but the brow tint. I know.
Brow tint. Yes. Sorry.
So you guys know, when you first get it, like, this is just one of those things. And of course, you get it. Hopefully, you know, we remember to tell you again if you were to get it. But like, you want to clean, like, Montana uses hers all the time, so she doesn't do it. In the beginning, you really want to, because otherwise you're going to absolutely hate it. It's just like a brand new mascara. Sometimes, I mean, but don't need to do that often with mascara. But with this, it's just too much product at first. So you do the first couple times you use it, you're probably going to want to dip and then wipe, so that you're not turning your eyebrows into something that could run down your face.
Yeah, agreed. And it is super easy. We can color match you for that, but it comes in a couple different shades. And then we're going to move on to the bronzer. Now, you don't want to sleep on the bronzer because it is the easiest thing to add to your makeup routine. I use my cheek brush. I use the pointy side. I run it in the product. You can see the little bit of product on the end. I literally just graze the top of the product. Can you see it? I can't really see it. Anyway, then I do like a little line like this on either side. This is literally how I do it. Okay, I'm going to grab my mirror. The screen in my, Stephanie and I have been talking about how I need to get a bigger computer screen because as I have gotten older, things just aren't as big as they once were. I mean,
well, hard to see sometimes.
Yeah, I need like a projection size. Okay, so I got that. That's
and for the bronzer, it helps add dimension to your skin. Remember, after like literally starting in your 20s, you know, you're losing collagen and elastin, and in your 30s, it's going to start to notice. You're going to go, oh, I don't have a baby face anymore, which is so fun because you don't want that baby face anymore. But then, if you really know why you don't have a baby face anymore, that's cool and all, but you want to keep the lift. You want to keep that lift. You want to keep your cheeks looking still kind of plump, and so contouring is not meant to make you look like a Kardashian. It's to give your face dimension because the older we get, the more dimension we're going to lose.
Right. And so I'm going to use my highlighter and I'm going to put that on my eyelids, just on the eyelid part, and then at the excess up to my brow. And then I'm going to take the bronzer on a blender brush. This is the darker. Highlighters like the shimmery, bronzer is the darker dimension. Okay. Got that right in the crease of my eyes, like right on my brow bone. This is not rocket science. This is like, just give it a try. You're going to get better as you go. Okay.
Well, you know what? You're going to get so good at this, especially in a situation like that where, I mean, the other day I was saying to someone, where was I? Oh, I was somewhere and they're like, your makeup looks so great. I was like, I was doing it in like a half lit office.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I practiced so much. It's really just like, and especially since my vision's gone the crap. It's like, I know where it goes. I know the feeling. I know the feeling of where it goes. Like, no, not good lighting or in the car or whatever. That's not the time to start a new look. This is not the day to go for, you know, blues and golds. That's not that. It's, you got to stick with Old Faithful, your Old Faithful makeup look, know where things go. And yeah, you can do things without your glasses. You can do things in the kind of dark and it still looks good.
You can do it in the dark and it looks good. Okay. And then of course I top it with my Ultimate Mascara. Now I already have my mascara on, so I'm not going to put more on, but this is my absolute ride or die go-to favorite for mascara. And
which is why it's on right now. Cause she would.
Yeah. I also had my brows on and there was no way I was coming on here without brows or eyeshadow, I'm sorry, mascara, but that is just an icing on the cake. And then of course we're going to add a little bit of gloss to get out the door, just to give you that little pop of color. And there you go.
There you go, right there. So let me tell you why this minimal routine works so well. It saves time. Hello. You saw that. How fast was that? We should have a timer. I don't even know. It does not melt off halfway through the day. And it's you. Just like it's a natural version of you with maybe like a little, you know, level up, a little glow up. And best of all, it builds your confidence because when you feel like you look good on the outside, you like feel more confident on the inside, and then the magic happens.
Yes.
You radiate, you show up different, you know? Like, you know that outfit you wear where you're like, oh my gosh, in this outfit, I feel 6 inches taller, 50 pounds lighter, you know, like I could catwalk this bad boy. Okay, so here's the thing. You should feel, that's an extreme level, but you should feel some level of that every single day because you deserve it. And you don't have to choose between done up and looking like yourself And it's not about wearing makeup. It's just about looking in the mirror and going, dang it, you're hot.
Yeah.
And it's for you. It's not for anybody else.
No, it's not.
And so this is an effortless beauty. It's not effortful. Makeup doesn't have to take time. It doesn't have to take a bunch of energy. And you don't have to sacrifice, believe it or not, it is, there's a reason why when you are depressed, your therapist might tell you to shower every day. And it's like no step of like get pretty or do this or do that or shave or anything. It's just take a shower. And sometimes it's just that little thing you do for yourself that can make all the difference. And well, of course, it doesn't help when you start getting those compliments, especially from strangers.
Right. Absolutely. When my kids were very little, now they're older, but my mom always said the number one thing I can tell you is the best parenting hack ever is shower every day. And I was like, that seems like not
seems like impossible.
Yeah, it seems like that might be like not it. And I'm telling you, I listened and it really did make a difference. My mental clarity was better. Anyway, so yes.
There we go.
You look good, you feel good. So help yourself, get that little extra boost. Okay, it is now your turn. Are you ready to ditch the full face of makeup myth and feel fab in 5? The answer is yes. Comment fast face, put the word fast face in the comments, and we're going to send you a quick confidence bundle with all the products that we use today, plus a free beauty consultation, and it will help you customize your skin and style. So
help us help you.
Yeah. Help us help you. Yes, exactly. In the famous words of Jerry Maguire, tag a friend who needs this level up of simplicity in her life, because let's be honest, if you're feeling this, so is your friend. Birds of a feather flock together. And don't forget, tune in next week when we're going to be busting another myth, this time about oily skin, moisture, and do I need it? Come back.
Stay tuned. Bye.